So, what's your name?
Bethany.
And where are you from?
I am from Grand Blanc, but I live in Grand Rapids now.
So, how would you define happiness?
Oh, geez. Hit me with that one. Happiness is when you are doing what makes you happy. That was circular. Happiness is when you are doing what you need to do for yourself, when you aren't listening to anyone else's concerns or needs for you, and you're taking into account what you need. You're doing what you need to make yourself feel safe and comfortable, and you're surrounding yourself with people who, contribute to that, and that's happiness, when you're doing what you need to do for yourself.
Would you consider yourself a happy person?
Generally, yeah. Yeah, I would say.
Do you think that's a generational thing? Because maybe your parents didn't believe in that definition of happiness?
I would say yeah, maybe it is a me thing. I mean, it's not like I read that out of a dictionary. I mean, it is something that I came up with for myself, and it seems to work, and it seems to work when other people do it for themselves. So, do my parents define it that way? No, but I know that they're happiest when they're doing what makes them happy, when it's not, my dad's not happy when he's helping my sisters, pick out makeup because it's not what he wants to do, They're happiest when they're doing what makes them happy. And sometimes that is helping someone out. If that's what makes you happy, then that's it. So I think to an extent it is what everybody needs, but they don't define it that way.
There's a saying, all's fair in love and war. What does that mean to you?
It means I'm a Slytherin. It's true. All's fair in love and war. You gotta do what you gotta do.
What would that be?
Whatever you need. I'm not I have morals. You just gotta do what you gotta do. If you need something in love, go get it. If you need something in war, think about it. Make sure you're okay with it. Go ahead and do it.
So not all is fair in war, but it is in love?
No, if you don't think it's fair, no, wait, maybe. I don't know. War is difficult. Come on, I just got off a Hunger Games kick. I'm all about violence and stuff.
So you like to watch movies like Hunger Games? Did you read the books?
I read the books. Books give me nightmares to no end. The movies the violence was stylized, so I did better with it, and thank God they cut the Kato scene short because I was not looking forward to that. But love and war are two different. Violence is, I don't do well with violence, and I think the Hunger Games has a lot of very good things about violence and the nature of violence. And I think another show that deals well with that is Avatar. So I'm going to stop talking about this right now.
Would you sacrifice yourself for somebody you loved?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in love? Mm-hmm. Romantically?
Yes.
How many times?
100. Once, twice.
2 times for sure?
Twice. 2 times for sure.
How would you define love?
You're talking about romantic love, right?
Romantically,
okay,
or
twice.
Okay. So how would you define love in a general sense?
Being happy when the other person's happy.
What about romantically?
Yeah.
The same?
Yeah, but
Is it different when you love a friend versus you love somebody like a boyfriend or your significant other? Or is it a combination of the two in order to be in a good relationship?
It's really funny because I've been thinking about this a lot, but the love that I feel for my family as opposed to the love that I would feel for you or the love that I would feel for Mark comes from the same place.
Love is different within each relationship, or how would you?
Love, it all comes from the same place. The love that I feel for my sisters and my family as opposed to the love that I feel for my boyfriend and the love that I feel for you comes from the same place. But I would not express my love to my boyfriend in the same way that I would express my love to my little sister or my middle sister or my brother. Each person you express it in a different way that defines your relationship, but it all comes from the same place.
Okay. So, what do you think about this generation's viewpoint on love?
It kind of scares me sometimes because I feel like it gets a little too possessive. And it could just be me. I shy away from that. I don't not possessive, so it could just be me kind of over analyzing it or seeing what I'm afraid of. But it does seem to be too possessive and too, I need you to validate me. I need this love to validate my existence. I need to make sure that you love me 24/7, and it seems too possessive, and that's what scares me the most, and that's what I would never want for anybody who's close to me.
So kind of switching gears, what's your viewpoint on Detroit?
I've barely been there. I think the closest I've been was Bloomfield Hills, and I doubt that counts. Yeah.
What do you normally hear about it?
Well, see, I'm biased. I hear good things from you. I hear, I heard that their hotel occupancy is up. They're doing very well that way. Actually, I've heard that they're kind of on the rise. I've heard they're doing programs to build urban farms. I actually have talked to a client of mine is a gardener over there, a master gardener, who works to create urban farms, that I think is just great. I think that's sweet. So I've heard actually a lot of positive news.
So in one word, how would you describe Detroit?
Evolving. Yeah.
Any last remarks?
I love Lord of the Rings. This is the even star.